I ain't had a backwards hat in forever. I feel like Tobin Bell in Saw 6. They really said, hey, we need to make him look young. Get this man a hoodie and a backwards hat. I was just waiting for a skateboard at that point. Ah. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Maurice, and today's review is Scream 7. So, Neve Campbell is back. This time, she got a husband, she got some kids, and yeah, some more Ghostface killings, and she got to find out who the killer is. So, Neve Campbell wasn't in Scream 6 because of payment issues. They try to pay her less than what she's really worth, and I mean, let's be real. You think of Scream, you think of Neve Campbell. You think of Halloween, you think of Jamie Lee Curtis. So, you don't pay them little. So she decided not to return. And honestly, I was fine with it because I thought Scream 6 was fire. Hell, Scream 5 was good. Like, honestly, you don't really need Neve Campbell because it's like she didn't ran. She what am I saying? She beat the story. She beat the story. There's no need to have her in it, you know? Because by this point, by Scream 7, I feel like her character beat the game and is now just doing another run through with all the upgrades, the new weapons and all that. She already knows what's around the corner, how to defeat the bad guy. That's how I feel, Neve Campbell is at this point. Now, the Melissa Barrera, she got fired because her comments on the whole Palestine issue. I didn't really look into it. I just know she got fired. Me personally, I think it's bullshit. I always say this. Uh, when it comes to politics and religion, you say some shit about that somebody doesn't like, they want to fire you. They want to treat you differently. It's annoying. And because she got fired, Jenna Ortega left, which is, I fuck with that because it's like, yeah, hey, y'all got rid of Melissa. I'm going too, you know? And then Neve Campbell came back, which I'm just kind of like, they were also trying to get your ass to come back too. They were saying that you deserve to get paid. But I can't sit there and get mad at Neve because at the end of the day, she got to get paid. Remember, this is a job. This is her job. So I mean, you got to come back, to make that money. Go ahead. But I just knew that this movie wasn't gonna be as good as the last two. I mean, hell, the opening kill was straight. Wasn't nothing, great. What got me, already on a fucking decline with this movie, and I'm gonna just straight up just go about it. The movie, after the kill, it opens up with Tatum, Sydney's 17-year-old daughter. She's on her phone and all that, and already it reminds me of Scream 1. And then all of a sudden, the window opens, she hears something, boom, her boyfriend comes in. And then he's like, oh, something. He said something along the lines of, oh, this is how Billy Loomis came into your mom's room. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, this gotta be like stab 5 or stab 8. This can't be actual Scream because that shit was so cringe. And then the door opens and it's Sydney. And I'm like, you was really about to let this nigga smash? You was getting horny after this motherfucker sitting there and talking about, your mom and her serial killer psycho ex-boyfriend? Already, I'm just like, cringe. Now, I like that, the movie is also dealing with, trauma onto your kids because, I mean, Tatum doesn't know anything about her mom besides what she sees in the movies, reading the books and all that, And it's really what she wants to put out there. There's still stuff that she really wants to know. She wants to get to know her mom personally. But of course, Sydney is not going to allow that. She doesn't want her past to affect anything with her daughter. But it is. I mean, you looking at the boyfriend thinking like, hey, you don't know this guy like that, this and that and that and this, Oh, she gets an old jacket of Sydney's and she snaps. So it's like your trauma is kind of affecting your relationship with your daughter. So I kind of like that they play on that. Now, here we go with the kills. The kills are not brutal at all compared to the last two movies where motherfuckers were getting stabbed like 30 times. This is soft. I mean, there's some kills. I mean, motherfuckers getting stabbed in the head, but I'm just like, bro, the opening kill in the last one, which by the way was better than this, Motherfucker was getting just brutally stabbed, and we're just watching it. I'm like, oh my God. You sit there and think like, damn, I know that hurts. You know, the knife in here was just like whatever. I didn't care for it. And then the Ghostface, which is no spoiler. Every movie, which I don't know if 3 had it, but every movie has more than one killer. And here I feel I like what they do with that because they really play on the fact that there's more than one killer to where I didn't really know how many killers there were. I was just like, hey, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't know how many killers there were exactly to where it was actually, more intense and more, yeah, it was more intense. And then there's a fucking scene that I thought was great because the whole city is on lockdown. So you got your you know what I'm saying, your next victim out in the open, but everybody is at home. And it's like you got all these empty shots, meanwhile, all these empty shops, meanwhile, Ghostface is chasing you. I thought that was great. I'm like, okay, man, that's fucking awesome. Uh Now the cast, you're always gonna have your teenagers. I didn't care for a single one of them. I mean, Tatum, and that's only because she's Sydney's daughter. She was the only one that I had like a somewhat of a connection to. Everybody else, I'm like, y'all can kill them, and I will be completely fine. Now they bring us back Courtney Cox. Awesome intro. Then after that, I'm just like, okay, you're not doing nothing. I feel like she was in the movie for like all of 10 minutes, and she only really had like a good intro, and that was really about it. They bring back Randy's nephew and niece, and I love them in 5 and 6. They don't do much here either. They don't. I'm like, bro, see, this is why y'all shouldn't have fired Melissa because y'all wouldn't have, because then Jenna Ortega wouldn't have left and we wouldn't have lost the core 4. Now we only got 2 members of the core 4. And y'all only have them in the movie for like less than 10 minutes. So I'm just like, that's some bullshit. And then like the killer reveal, I was just like, oh my God, this shit sucks. It sucks. It sucks so bad. Now I'm not gonna lie, it was spoiled. It was spoiled on TikTok for me. I looked at the comments because they said I forgot what they said, and then boom, they said boom and boom. I'm like fuck, but I'm like, was there like advanced screenings? Maybe they didn't see it. And then the second a character popped up, I'm like, damn, they got that part right. I know the other part is right. But even then, as I'm watching the movie, I was just like, oh, yeah, that person is, yeah. But now here's the big thing, and this is not spoiler, unless you were living under a rock and didn't really look into it. So you might want to just skip past this. But Matthew Lillard is back as Stu Macher. He's back. Now, while it was spoiled for me, when he appeared, I kind of already knew what was going on. Did I like that he was back? Yes. Did I like why and how or whatever he was back? No. Because then you also, David Arquette is back. I forgot the guy's name, but the dude that played the killer, Sydney's brother in Scream 3 is back. So it's kind of like you should kind of know how they're coming back. So I was just kind of like, yeah, all the fucking suspense with this is out the window. It's out. Unless you're my fucking grandma who don't be on the internet, and she's seen all these movies, then she'd be like, wait a minute, he's back? And I'm just sitting there like, hey, grandma, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I'm just like, hey, to wrap it up, man, this movie felt like a cash grab. While I love that Neve Campbell is back, at the same time, I enjoyed the other cast better because they're new to this. And hell, your new final girl, played by Melissa Barrera, she was fucking wild, unhinged. It was something new and fresh to the franchise. By y'all bringing back Neve Campbell, I mean, all y'all doing is just giving us the exact same shit, but with a character that's upgraded and already knows what to do. The kills were watered down compared to what we saw in the last 2 movies. The return of Matthew Lillard, I could have done without it. The Ghostface reveal, fucking trash. It was trash. Like halfway through the movie, this was me. Like every couple minutes, that was me. So I'm gonna give Scream 7 a C. Like honestly, I need to go through all of these, but this might be the weakest movie in the franchise. Like, and I already hear like, oh, Neve Campbell has an idea for number 8. Nope, get her out. Bring back Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega. Give us back the core 4. Honestly, at this point, man, because I forgot their name, Randy's niece and nephew. I hate that I forgot their name, but yeah, man, like let them be like the main people. Like let them be like, I don't fucking know, like detectives or something. They're trying to figure out who the slasher is. Because I mean, hell, when they got everybody together in one scene, it was just like, like okay, normally it's the boyfriend. Okay, hey, you like horror movies? Like they were like just going through the tropes and trying to figure out who was the killer amongst them, and I enjoyed that. Like they were the best part of the movie, and they didn't have them any. They didn't really give them anything to do. By the way, they're the new Deweys. It's official. They are the new Deweys, and I'm here for it. So yeah, Scream 7, I give it a C. So if you've seen it, comment down below. Let me know what you think, and while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. Check out my other content. I really appreciate it. Damn it, he did say don't say content. I feel him on that because when I hear content, I think a motherfucker doing OnlyFans. Mason Gooden. I like Mason Gooden. Because he's great in this, and he was great in the movie Hard Eyes. I feel like he should definitely be like a Scream King at this point. But honestly, the best thing about Scream 7 is that we get the trailer for Scary Movie 6. And y'all are going to love it. Woo! But hey, thank y'all for watching. And as always, I will see y'all next time. Peace.